Oscar Romeo 4 India Sierra Sierra. This is India Kilo 1 Sierra Lima Delta telebridge station calling for a scheduled direct contact. Do you copy, Don? Over.
NA1SS copies IK4SLD.
Okay, Oscar Romeo 4 India Sierra Sierra. Okay, Don, your signal is loud and clear too. Today we are acting from Italy as a telebridge station for the Mariners Museum located in Newport. Don, over.
I am ready for the first question.
Okay, go ahead from Newport.
What is the most important piece of technology at the space station? Over.
The most exciting thing about being in space is being able to free float. You can fly. Over.
Do you ever get homesick? Over.
Do I ever get homesick? Yes, I do get homesick, but it helps because it helps when I write emails to my family and when I have video conferences. Over.
Okay, number 3. Scientists were supposed to find quicker routes to Asia. What are the scientists hoping to find? Over.
You were broken up. Did not copy that question. Over.
The question was, the early explorers explored to find quicker routes to Asia. What are scientists hoping to find? Over.
NA1SS, no copy transmissions from IK4SLD.
We'll try for question number 3, over.
Repeat number 3. The early explorers explored to find quicker routes to Asia. What are scientists hoping to find? Over.
Audio check, make sure he's hearing you.
IK4SLD, NA1SS.
Okay, NA1SLD, for you, change to the backup channel, okay?
IK4SLD, NA1SS.
Okay, NA1SS, change to the backup, over.
I'm changing to backup, NA1SS.
Okay, NA1SS, Italy Kilo 1 Sierra Lima Delta.
IK4SLD, NA1SS, how copy?
Okay, for the school, leave the third question, please.
Third question is, the early explorers explored to find quicker routes to Asia. What are scientists hoping to find? Over.
Okay, currently, we are flying over Italy, and when we orbit the Earth, we are about 400 kilometers in altitude. Over.
Okay, number 4. We need your question. When was the last time explorers found something new? Over.
The last time I saw something surprising was today. We were doing combustion experiments, which is a fancy way of saying we were burning things, and the fire that resulted from the experiment was very interesting. Over.
How do astronauts continue to have a constant flow of oxygen? Over.
We make oxygen from water on space station. We take water and we run electricity through it, and we break it down into hydrogen and oxygen, and we use the oxygen. Over.
Okay, question number 6 from Miss England's class. How do you find your way? How do you find your way, thinking the use of an astrolabe versus what you use? Over.
We determine our orbit through the use of accelerometers and the use of GPS satellites. Over.
Okay, we we have question number 7 from Ms. Mo's class in Louisiana.
Where are you located and what can you see from there? Over.
We are currently located over Europe at about 400 kilometers in altitude, and we will soon be heading over Asia. Over.
Okay, question number 8 is English Sergeant Manager with Alpha Alpha Satellite. Over.
We know our location because we use satellites. We use the GPS satellites to help our location. We also use accelerometers to determine the changes that space station makes in its orbit. Over.
Okay, question number 9. What is so important to explore space? Over.
It's important to explore space because we learn new things. There are things that are available in nature that human beings cannot imagine, and the way we find out is to go there and see what's in store for us. So exploring space is one way of doing that, and we have already discovered all the continents on Earth, and so now we're going off into space. Over.
How does the journey compare to that of the original explorers in terms of travel time, distance, and conditions? Over.
Explorers of the 15th and 16th century would be gone for years at a time, and we're only gone for a half a year. And we know exactly where we are, where the early explorers did not even know where they were going, and that makes a big difference. Over.
Okay, question number 11. How many days do you stay there in space? Over.
We will stay on this mission for a little over 6 months. Over.
Okay, question number question number 12. How will space look different in the 22nd century? Over.
How will space be different in the 22nd century? You know, my crystal ball is not good enough to see that. However, you will probably be part of the process for making what happens in the 22nd century. So we will see. Over.
Okay, question number 13. Have you thought of a world besides Earth?
The neatest planet that I've ever been to is planet Earth, and of course that's the only planet I've ever been to is planet Earth, and currently we are in orbit around planet Earth. Over.
How do you get on and off ISS? Over.
We arrived on ISS on a rocket, a Russian rocket, Soyuz, that launches from Baikonur in Kazakhstan, and we return to Earth in the same spacecraft, the Soyuz spacecraft, and we land again in Kazakhstan. Over.
Okay, question number 15. What does it feel like to be in space? Over. Did we lose the connection?
Repeat, please, question.
The question is, what does it feel like to be in space? Over.
Feel like to be in space. It's uplifting. Being in space, you're weightless, and you can fly around the room, and there's no way to do that when you are on Earth. It is an amazing place to be. Over.
Okay, number 16. How long does it take to get there from Earth? Over.
To get into space takes about 8.5 minutes. It doesn't take long. But once we're in space, it takes 2 days to rendezvous and dock with space station. Over.
Okay, question number 17. How far have you explored space? Over Earth.
IK1SLD, you're breaking up. NA1SF did not copy that last transmission.
Okay, for the school, for the greetings for astronaut.
The question was, how far have you explored space? Over.
Your question was clear. Please repeat.
Loss of signal for the school, loss of signal now. Big round of thanks for the crew.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, great. Well, we got through a lot more questions than I thought we were going to. That is awesome. So I think everybody needs to give themselves a hand. I see some of our staff members, the students can stay seated. We're not done. Some of our staff members have to do a lot of work, so they're getting back to work. Okay, so what we want now, and are we still connected, or are we still connected with NASA?
Yeah, we've got a quick wrap-up if we can.
Okay, if you want to go ahead and do that wrap-up.
I will. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have shared a moment of history. Amateur radio station IK4SLD in Casal Monferrato, Italy, operated by Claudio Ariati, contacted Donald R. Pettit, KD5MDT, aboard the International Space Station, talking with students at the Mariners Museum in Newport News, Virginia, and 3 other locations. Now for the international volunteer team of ARIS, including the radio amateur satellite corporations around the world, the American Radio Relay League, CSA, ESA, JAXA, NASA, and Roscosmos. This is Keith Pugh, amateur radio operator, W5IU, sending my greetings to all of you in amateur radio terms, 73 or best wishes, and great contact. Really enjoyed it.
Great. Okay, thank you so much. I think everybody, let's give them all a round of applause. Good job.
Okay, thank you to all from Italy, from Telebridge Station. Ciao, ciao from Italy.
Thank you.
Yeah. And John, were you on here with us? I forgot to even ask.
Yeah, I was. I said hello to you, but you were busy right there in the very beginning.
Yeah, we had a little trouble cranking up there, but we got it. And John is in Illinois, and he is porting this onto the internet for us with EchoLink and IRLP. So this was heard all over the world on the internet as well.
Thanks for India 4 Oscar.
Okay, real quick, about how many folks did you guys have in attendance on this activity?
Can I get a quick count